Page 10, Deck the Halls. 4/4 time, it's got one flat, so it's either in the key of F major or D minor, because both of those keys have one flat. Let's look at it. Let's look at the last measure. You're here, hitting on an F chord. I'm guessing this is in the key of F major. Start about it one hand at a time, starting with the right hand. We have this dotted rhythm. You're starting up here, 1 and 2 and. Don't forget the B flats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Lift up between the phrases. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Cross over to get the E. Now, the idea of this 1, 2, 1 in that last measure, you get it in the next line too, is we're trying to stay in this position because in the next line, on the second line, you're here. You're in the same, I mean the first two lines are pretty much the same. So here, so this keeps you in position. However, it's the end of a phrase. You're going to lift up, and when you lift up, you can move at that time. So if you want, you can play it with third finger if you'd rather, and then just know that you've got to lift up and move. So whether you use their fingering or put third finger on the half note, I don't care, it's whichever. But just make sure you're in place to go on. There. Now when you get to the into the second line, here, now here you want to be here. Now if you play it with third finger, again, I mean you can reach under, but it's the end of a phrase, you can move. Because if you do thumb on it, you got to move again. I don't like using the same finger twice in a row like that. I would prefer to use third finger and then go up. I think that is a better fingering habit to get into than using thumb or using the same finger multiple times in a row when you don't really have to. So, in my opinion, into the second line, third finger is better for the half note. And then you come up. And then third line, third measure, B natural, and bring the thumb under here. At the end of the line, it's the end of a phrase. So as you lift up, you can move down. And then the last line, third measure, lift up, it's the end of a phrase, and reach up to the D. And then cross over to the last note. There's a little moving around here. You want to get eventually to the point where you can play this piece without looking at the keyboard. You may have to look up first, but eventually it'd be better if you could play it without looking. Feel your way around the keyboard. Left hand, you have the F chord, then the 5/7 chord, and then the here. Third line down, last two measures. You're here. Now you have a B natural. Yeah. That's about it for the left hand. Everything else is similar to that. So put the hands together carefully. It's 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Third line down. Let's go here. 1 and 2. 4. So hopefully that's not too bad for you with a little practice. This is a fast, happy piece. It's not going to mess around. And it depends on how fast you can fa la la. Well, whatever. La 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 la. Dynamic wise, you put in the dynamics yourself as you feel it after you get to know it. I would like to play it slowly with you. We double check these notes and rhythms. So go ahead and put your hands where they go. I'll give us 4 counts. And we'll go through it slowly. 1, 2, ready and go. And 1 and 2.